Yo, what's happening? It's me, Millie Money. I'm back. How's everybody doing this fine? All right, man. I got in a simulation for baseball, MLB. Man, it's some crazy ass games the last couple of days, man. It's been getting real interesting, real good. So I got a good one for y'all. I got the Cubs versus Dodgers. So tune in. Let's check this out, y'all. Let's make it happen.
Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Roki Sasaki.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Okay, all set to go. Ian Happ up to hit. In there at the knees, and we're underway.
First pitch, 4-10.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Happ lays off. Got him looking. And one away.
Well, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That one gets down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third, right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
One out, runner at second. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fought off foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
There's the swing and a miss. Tucker, the runner at second with one away. Ball one there. Man at second. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
One down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Bush. Foul ball there. Runner at second here, one gone. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and there are two down.
just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
First and
Justin
second,
Turner.
2 outs. Here's Justin Turner. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
That one in triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch misses way outside.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a little high. And the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the
Batting
infield
7th,
hit right there.
second
Good
baseman,
hustle getting down the line.
Warner.
Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up. So here's Horner now. On the ground right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Next pitch is outside. Bases loaded, 2 down. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Pajes going back on this one. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And towing the slab in this one, Ben Brown. What do we have on him?
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the DH, Kike Hernandez. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. That one finds the zone. Gonna count 1-2. Got him swinging. And one out now. Here's Mookie to hit. Inside. 1-0. One out, base is empty. Out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. They got it for out number 2.
Batting third.
Time down for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Freddie Freeman.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
2 outs, base is empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that's a little bit high. And that is downstairs. And now 2-0. Freeman hits it in the air. Suzuki sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Kelly, in his 7th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right
Now
there.
batting,
Timing on the
left fielder,
swing was
Ian
good, able to
Happ.
shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pajes hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Doubled in his first AB.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kelly leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder.
We all
Seiya
saw it was hit
Suzuki.
hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. And that misses off the outside edge. Two outs. And a foul ball. The other way, gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and they get the out. Cubs strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in LA, we head to the bottom of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Brown back to work. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. And strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that one upstairs. Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. It's strike 1 on Edman. Now one miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that
Third
dugout. But he's
baseman,
still in a good spot.
Max
He's just got to refocus and
Muncy.
deal with the bottom of this order.
Muncy digs in. Runner on the go. Throw, save.
1, no strike.
That one outside. Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That's ball 3.
Andy Pappas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back.
Leading
New
off
inning
for the
getting
Cubs,
started.
first
So now it's the
baseman,
Cubs hitter in the
Michael
4-hole, Michael Busch.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
The 0-1 is
Outside, that's a
outside,
ball.
and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective
next,
pitching is getting ahead in the
third
count.
baseman,
And as a
Justin
pitcher, it
Turner.
really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the
0-1.
strikeout.
Turner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And now it's even up. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first.
Up next for the Cubs, second baseman Nico
Here's
Horner.
Nico Horner. He's 0 for 1. Splits the plate, and that is strike one.
Inside ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two balls, one strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one lifted to left. And there's a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting,
Well,
center
patience and
fielder,
discipline
Pete
paid off right
Armstrong.
there as he got into an advantage count. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Little chopper rolls foul. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
Now
for the
here is
Dodgers,
Andy
Right
Pajes.
fielder Andy Pajes.
That one fouled off. The next offering misses. Now 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
He goes down looking. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4
Batting
pitches,
ninth,
all
catcher
fastballs.
Austin
Yeah, and that makes me
Barnes.
think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And now the veteran catcher, Austin Barnes. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly
Now
2
batting,
away.
designated hitter Kike Hernandez.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. On the ground. And foul ball. Two outs. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
2-1.
downstairs. And a count 2-1. Next offering
ball,
misses
1
down and
strike.
away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next
Aye.
offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now it's going to be Carson Kelly. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
0-2 with the count.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Inside, just missed.
Come on, punch him out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Sit him down.
3-2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat.
Now
He had to lay off
left
some
fielder,
really
Ian
close
Happ.
pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Next offering is down low.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic.
Runner on the move. Right side. Pajes on the move. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a foul ball.
Punch him out.
And 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Kelly around second, on his way to third. Coming home. The relay to the plate, safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
He has had such a good day today.
Up next
I think he's
for the
going to want to
Cubs,
lead
right
when it's
fielder,
over.
Seiya
Couple of doubles
Suzuki.
today for the DH. One out, runner at second. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
One out, and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting cranked up as well. Man at second. And that is out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Good job to fight that one off. Tucker over at second, one down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's outside. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. And the runner holds.
Bogey just ran out of
Now
patience there.
batting,
He
first
took a couple
baseman,
of
Michael
pitches
Bush.
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Bush. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Conforto makes a nice running catch. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Dodger
Leading
Stadium,
off for
here's
the
Betts.
Dodgers,
Sing, you talk about a
shortstop,
guy that has
rookie,
all the skills.
Betts.
The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Ball one.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
And downstairs.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to
Now
score in this
batting,
one. Don't
first
want to wake a team
baseman,
up with the free
Freddie
pass.
Freeman.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Mookie on the move. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 at second on to Bush. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far
Now
from
batting,
routine.
center
That's the one thing about big
fielder,
leaguers. They make
Oscar
tough plays look simple.
Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's down and away. And the 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a curve misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Now
about.
batting, left fielder.
Michael Conforto will climb in. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that.
0-1.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Struck him out looking. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the Dodgers.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
17.
Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time
Ohtani.
this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And here
Leading
comes
off for
Dansby
the Cubs,
Swanson. He is
shortstop,
struck
Dansby
out, and he is
Swanson.
walked.
Come on, Showtime.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
A little bit low.
Damn.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Barnes to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now it's Justin Turner. He's 2 for 2. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Fastball for a strike. Ohtani, a 6'4" righty, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the
Now
first
batting,
2 batters he's
second
faced in
baseman,
this one,
Nico
getting
Horner.
straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Horner in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And another ball.
That's inside. Two balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
John
the
Shelby with my
Dodgers,
buddy Chris
second
Singleton. It's
baseman,
set to get us
Tommy
started. Bottom 5.
Edman.
Tommy Edman. Brown back to work. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going
Third
as a
baseman,
result.
Max Muncy.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is downstairs.
No, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And the count's full. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Andy
And now the right fielder,
Pajes.
Andy Pajes. Struck out looking in his first at bat. This one lifted in the air, left field, Happ. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in LA, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That just misses. Ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Anthony Fonda preparing to come on if needed. Vesia also throwing. Off the
Ball
mark
3.
there. And now 3-1. That one ripped. Pajes makes the grab. One away.
Now batting, catcher Carson
And next
Kelly.
for the Cubs, Carson Kelly. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the
It's a
count.
tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
This to third, fair ball.
Now batting,
There's
left
something
fielder
about pulling
Ian
one down the
Happ.
line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. This one in the air. Betts. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Tucker.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Swing and a foul out of play. Outside. That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. That's back. Going, gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that's downstairs and outside. Two outs. On the ground right
That ball's
side.
foul.
And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Barnes. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the first offering is not close. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Keller getting loose as well. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's in there. 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kike
It's
Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Foul ball. And now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an
Count.
0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, it's 2-2. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll
Now
see
batting,
today, but they still get the
shortstop,
out.
Mookie Betts.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. The shortstop
Inside,
takes the
ball
ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The rare K for Mookie. Dodgers down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at
Leading
Chavez
off for the
Ravine.
Cubs,
And now the
first
first
baseman,
baseman, Michael Busch. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that
That's a
one
ball.
missing low. Well struck, right field. Back there. And out of here. That one felt good. And they add to their lead. It's 5-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ohtani will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So the
for
Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Alex
Number
Vesia.
51.
He last pitched 2 days
Alex
ago.
Vesia.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First
Counts
pitch,
1-0.
not close. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swanson aboard here at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
So JT is down on strikes. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Baseman,
1 for
Nico
3.
Horner.
Step off, throw to first. Swanson back on a dive. And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner takes off in the
1
dirt.
ball, 2 strikes.
Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
That just misses. 2-2. This one in the dirt. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That clips the zone. Strike 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Carson Kelly. Right through there for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Cubs 6 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for Chicago.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
66.
7th. Julian Merriweather.
Merriweather.
He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to
Leading
hit.
off for the Dodgers. First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Great velocity
2
at
strikes.
97 at the top of the zone.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
In the air, right side. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the
Now
over-the-shoulder
batting, the
catch.
center
I tell you what,
fielder,
those are really fun to make.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Crow Armstrong makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting,
That's just a
left
really nice catch
fielder,
on the run right there. He saved
Michael
extra
Porto.
bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th.
Ball,
First
back
pitch
inside.
doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Dodgers go down quietly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Well, this game isn't very
Leading off
close,
with the
Siggy.
Cubs,
Let's see if we
left
got any
fielder,
messages
Ian
from those
Happ.
tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
That's it.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
And that one fouled off.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that
Now
right?
batting,
Yep, and
the
then- It's been
a long
designated
time
hitter,
for me.
Kyle
Oops,
Tucker.
barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
And there's a
2
ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs,
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
right fielder,
And now
Seiya
Seiya Suzuki. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Ball, that's just out.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone,
Now
and
batting,
then guys
the
have a
first
better
baseman,
chance of hitting the ball
Michael
hard like
Bush.
he did right there.
Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's way outside, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1
Suzuki
strike.
on its second with 2 down. Check
No pitch off
swing,
the
and
plate.
that's a
Ball
ball.
2.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Man on second, 2 down. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. They lead it, though, 6-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of the
Dodgers,
8th. Tommy Edman at the
second
plate.
baseman,
And this
Tommy
lineup is still
Edman.
hitless as we begin the 8th. Merriweather back to work. Pitch
That's a
misses, and that is ball 1. Merriweather, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Upstairs.
2-0.
Fought off foul. That's
Nope.
inside.
That's inside.
3-1 now. And a foul ball. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ball game.
Max Muncy at the dish. Squirts away a little bit. Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front door breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Julian Merriweather done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So
Now
they turn
pitching
things
for
over to
the
the righty,
Chicago
Brad
Cubs.
Keller. He last
Number
pitched
40,
4 days ago, so he
Brad
should feel
Keller.
pretty fresh. Andy Pajes now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Austin Barnes.
Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Barnes. Pitch misses. 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Eli Morgan getting ready to go. Roberts warming up as well. Check swing, he held up. Ball 2.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Inside corner for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Grounds one to short. Swanson sends it to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter Kike
Here's Kike
Hernandez.
Hernandez. 0 for 3 in this one. On the corner for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Banda.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 43, Anthony Banda.
So digging in,
Leading off
Dansby
for the Cubs,
Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Hit on the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman,
Turner
Justin
climbs
Turner.
in on that right side. And that drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Number 78 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 86, the lefty, warming up as well. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Now batting, second
Two
baseman,
out, base
Nico
is empty.
Horner.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1. Ball
Off
one
the plate,
there.
ball one.
Next offering way off the
One strike.
plate. That's to third. Zips it across. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 6 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in
Leading
LA,
off for
here's
the
Mookie
Dodgers,
Betts.
Shortstop,
Singing, he's a guy that
Mookie
covers both
Betts.
sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Takes it in for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even
Now
though it
batting,
probably doesn't
the first
feel like it.
baseman,
He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't
Freeman.
always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first
Ball
pitch
one, no
misses
strike.
for ball one. That's a slider for a strike.
1-1.
The Dodgers down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's in for a strike. On the ground right side. Bush steps on the bag. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's it's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Man, that was a good ass game, man. It's kind of like a preview from yesterday. Cubs took the lead on the Dodgers, but yeah, good game. Tune into it tonight. See who pulls it off. But yeah, appreciate y'all for supporting me, following me. If you don't, I appreciate if you would. YouTube or Twitch, all the support counts, and appreciate it.